using Bluetooth to keep my work back, take my work back on the ground, to keep it from falling into the wrong hands. If you know what I mean. Above us only sky, no passerà. And yet again, false start. Since of course it is. Pries Verhon is my name and Force Futuristic Art is my game. It is being written as we speak. It is, as usual, most of the time, a Force Futuristic Art project. And my name is Pries Verhon. Yes. I'm here in Vällingby, Stockholm, Sweden, to read some parts from a novel called 2046. It consists of 8 acrylic umbricks. At least I added some material to keep my work safe, take it back on the ground, in order to keep it from falling into wrong hands. Because of course it is. May 25, 2021. And I just so happened to turn 45. And I'll drink some Coke to that. Vanilla Coke. Zero sugar. So it's like a Big Mac with fries even. Ihateamazaba. Above us on the sky. Well, Twitch is owned by Amazon as I gather, so I suppose it makes perfect sense at the time. Again, using headphones here, Marshall headphones, since of course I am. This is due to the fact that I will do readings from 2 pages from the novel 2046. Not moving on with life as much since Dream 2021, Dream 2023, Vision 2046. Not sponsored by Cola, but who cares, right? Anyway, Pries Verhon is my name, Force Futuristic Art is my game. And again, for a start. I was in Liverpool in 2017. Welcome to the Dark Ages, 3 to 5 days with 400 hour people. To witness a book launch for 2023 written by the Justified Aliens, the mover known as KLF. You know the story. Anyway, things kind of escalated. I've written 2 or 3 plays, very many project movie books. I will compile them to hardcover and publish them by Amazon, by ihateamazaba, eventually. But that's not important right now, since I did write the official or unofficial sequel novel to 2023, and it's called 2046. I'm also looking for publishers, so if you know one, hit me up in the DM, fam. Whoa. Jams vertical in the house, if you know what I mean. Those who know, who know. Those who know. Better call Hilarious, Hill Discordia, Profit 33. Pries Verhon is my name. I've printed 2 pages from the novel, which I'll read. It's usually the same pages in order to not get all the profits go to Amazon, since I ihateamazaba. It's also possible to buy umbrick still at coffee.com/Pries Verhon. Get your umbrick today. It's not for the People's Pyramid, since it's a total different thing. It's not a umbrick, it's an umbrick, so it's not connected to the People's Pyramid in any way. Celebration of life, not death. If you know, you know. So anyway, I will now read and quote 2 pages from the novel 2046, which I plan to publish this year, or maybe present it next year, or publish it perhaps August 23, 2023. If you know what I mean. We'll see what happens. But 2 pages will be read out loud as part of a Force Futuristic Art project. And again, false start. Pries Verhon is my name, Force Futuristic Art is my game. Påtvingad futuristisk konst. Och jag citerar, and I quote, that is well and proper. This is a slight rewrite and very important to read, understand, and to put into context. If you do not read this, you will not understand the background, and you will not understand what Force Futuristic Art is. You will not understand this manifesto without reading the background. I will now keep explaining the background. Pay attention. Spice me the ball. As mentioned earlier, 2014 was somewhat of a rough year. But I decided to fight the system and fight the power, and also to fight the law. I fought the law, and behold, I actually won. I won just bureaucracy of extreme dole, and I did it due to using creative force futuristic art. It is really quite simple. I had to complete certain tasks in order to get my basic welfare, whatever you may call it. And then had to be done with bureaucratic correctness. Doing it wrong basically made no money. So I took it upon myself to attach art. I created some trailers for my feature film, for example. I invited the city workers to my anti-racist events. I applied for more money than I could, just to be denied said money. In whatever case, I have the lowest more courts here in Sweden. Without they said that. And again, false start. I applied for money not to get money, but in order to bring my art not only to the city workers, but to the court also, to invite more people to my anti-racist events, and in order to create forced futuristic art. I must explain why this art is forced. Since it's hard to explain art, I needed to just make it and spread it. Since it is hard to get others to even be interested in art, I needed to just make it, spread it, and make it available. And since I put it together with bureaucratic papers, it had to be stamped. It had to be given a diary number and a court case number. Someone had to actually read, look, and take notes on what I had created. They had to look at my trailers. They had to read my invitation. They needed to put my words down on paper since it was part of my case. This may not mean they understood my art. This may not mean they liked my art. This may not even mean they even knew it was art. But that is not what is important. What is important is, 1, they had to study my art. 2, they were forced to study my art. 3, they had to summarize or at least put my words and art down on paper to make a decision on my case. Excuse me, not sponsored by Coca-Cola. Or is it? No, not really. I have now given you the background and also the context and the framework of how forced futuristic art works. I have explained why it is forced. Ooh, someone goes with the Apple computer. The Apple tree. Okay, back to the novel. I've not given you background. I will have explained what it's for. I will now explain how forced futuristic art is futuristic. I will begin by stating how it is not futuristic. It is not futuristic in the way the futuristic manifesto written in the early 1900s is futuristic. This is not a futuristic manifesto. I do not approve of futurism in the original context. Next page. This is important. I make forced futuristic art. I write the forced futuristic art manifesto. I do not approve of futurism in its original form. And again, false start. Yes, you have now been entertained, I suppose, all 400 people attending, if you get my drift, by readings from this novel, which I plan to publish. So that's all. That's all for now, I guess. I'll not eat my Snickers. I'll take it later since I'm goalless. Too goalless. Jealous at a go. I don't know. It's just like to keep me going at my advanced age, since I'm turning 45. Well, at least it's not 78 or 33.4. And again, false start. Pries Verhon is my name. Forced Futuristic Art is my game. Thank you for watching. And get your umbrick at coffee.com/Pries Verhon. Signing out.